Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Crusader Kings 2, a Game of Thrones mod Let's Play. So, in the last episode, we successfully fought for our independence from Carhold, only to be put right back in our place by Lord Paramount Benjen II. So, we are once again vassals of Carhold, although it appears that Harrion is offering us a appointment already. He wants me to be his chief general. I suppose I'll accept for now. He has not been anywhere near as traitorous as his father was, so I am inclined to work with him until we see an opportunity to kind of break away for ourselves. I'm not sure what happened with the Dreadfort. Apparently they got their independence from the north, which I don't know how they pulled that off because I don't ever remember them like outright declaring their independence or anything, so they just... However they did it was brilliant, but yeah, Lord Roose really pulled one over on all of us, I guess. And then these guys broke away too, and I don't even know how they managed that. But yeah, we are part of the North, as you might expect. And at one point, briefly, we were part of the Iron Throne, and now we're just part of the North again. So yeah, I'm gonna use this map mode for a while. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and jump in, but before we do that, just want to remind you guys to hit that like button if you're enjoying the series, and don't forget to subscribe as well. It's the best way to help the channel grow, and the easiest way to follow along with this series or any other on the channel that you might enjoy. So, let's get things rolling here. Actually, one thing we need to do, and this keeps reminding me, we started early, the sun had barely risen above the horizon, there was plenty of prey, the dogs caught many rabbits, and I slew one great boar before he killed my horse. Good day, and he gained one martial skill, so that's cool. Oh, now we're a very good military ruler. Our heir is still unmarried, and so we're gonna try to find him a wife. I have kind of forgotten who we were looking at. I think we were looking at... Shoot, I'm totally drawing a blank now. Completely drawing a blank here. She was pretty close to him in age. Not extremely close. She was a little bit younger, but not that much younger. You know what? I think it was one of the Umber daughters. It might have been his daughter. Or no, it was Great John's daughter, wasn't it? Alyssane Umber. Oh, she's already got a husband. That's a bummer. But she didn't shape up to be all that great anyways, although having a strong character would have been nice. Oh, to Ramsay Snow. I think we saw this last time. So maybe it wasn't her. We got Wyla Umber and Mage Umber. She's a giant. Poor fighter. It may have been Wyla. Mage is... Okay, well... I don't know. That's a little bit disappointing. She is not a great character by any means, but she had some good traits that would have been nice to pass down to our future heirs. And of course we've got Ramsay Snow. She was pregnant too, I thought. Maybe not. Well, you know what? If that's the case, I'm gonna plot to kill Ramsay Snow. And that might free up a potential suitor for my son. How much do I have to pay you to get us to join? God, 15, really? I don't have that kind of money. Especially not with the loan we took out to fight for our independence. Well, that's frustrating. Excuse me. I'm just going to open this up, and anybody that wants to kill Ramsay Snow is welcome to join me. I'm sure there... Well, in the show there were certainly plenty of people that would have good reason in the mod for this game. I don't know if that's necessarily the case. Important decisions. It still wants me to hold a tournament. I just don't know, man. The only, like, decent options... There really aren't any decent options. I should probably make that clear. She's not bad. She's also a Northman, which is nice. I think we'll keep an eye on, like, Barbara Bowl here and Para Flint. They're not terrible characters. They're somewhat close in age, and they have... It looks like a pretty good pretty good variety of skills and traits. Gregarious, she's cruel though. It's something that we'd have to keep an eye on. Got Jane Greenfield, but she's a Westerman. I'm only really interested in Northlanders or Northmen. Well, that's convenient. Well, we'll keep an eye on these two. And yeah, I obviously can't land him because I don't have any land to give. But he'll be landed soon enough when this guy passes. He's already 60. How are our other sons doing, by the way? Roberd Raventree is looking a little bit funky. Need to get him a beard. Let's see. Lord Nelsor, a great melee in the northern tradition is to be held in Carhold. I hereby invite you to attend so that you can witness the fighting prowess firsthand. Let's see. Lose some prestige. Okay, so I'll go to Carhold or I'll lose prestige. I think I'll just go to Carhold. Ryland. Who's currently his guardian? This guy is? He's shaping up to be a damn good character. Although his traits could be better. We probably should have tried to raise him ourselves. Because he looks like he's arbitrary, and I forget what that one is. Envious. Envious is not the worst trait in the world by any means, but... Okay, so... Let's see. You two are ready to get married. Hopefully she ends up a little bit better once she comes of age. Not that he's really a prize, but... Sure, we'll run that one through. Or put that one through, and then, God, I just don't know. Let's see. We've got Marissa, who's quick, but cruel. She's interesting as well. And that would get me a non-aggression pact with Lord Lucius, or Lucius, of Stilfen. These would get me non-aggression pacts as well. I don't know. Those, I mean, none of them are bad choices. I kind of prefer Northmen, but Rivermen are good too, just because, obviously, they tend to be allies with the North. Yay, we get a dowry of a couple gold. So what's going on here? Let's see, host a wedding feast. It would cost me 20 gold. Sorry. Sorry, man. We love our children, but we don't love them that much. I don't have any money to give you. Incompetent commander, that's disappointing. Your son Rook was cited by Garrus, who engaged him in the melee. After a fierce duel, Garrus prevailed, forcing your son to yield. Damn. That's a shame. But what are you gonna do? Can I get you a different hat, please? Like, that hat is just ridiculous. Let's see. So Ned beat Garrus. It's a shame that Rook couldn't win, because Rook is actually a decent fighter. He's a skilled fighter. After many hours of intense battle, only John Umber and Ned remained in the field. They engaged in the final duel, which John won after forcing Ned to yield. This leaves John to be proclaimed the winner of the melee. Well, John Umber is a beast. Is this... Oh, he's Small John. I mean, Small John was still a pretty tough guy as well. Not anything close to Great John, but still a hell of a fighter. What else do we have here? Oh, it still wants me to host that wedding. Let's see. Lord Roos the Leech Lord declined to become a vassal of Lord Paramount Bolt. Whatever. Let's see. Okay, so it's finally over. And it wants me to hold one now. I think I will pass. So let's close these. Uh-oh, winter is coming. Shoot, we can no longer work the fields. That's not good. Let's see, can I... No, I still don't have a claim. That's really unfortunate. Let's see, your heir is Cregan Karstark. We'll find him someone nice. Let's keep working on that. That's probably the most important thing for us. Oh, he got a scar on his chin from that melee. Okay, so here's our choices once again. We've got Marissa, Viperin, Barbara Bowl, and it looks like the other one is gone. Oh, no, there she is, Para. Gregarious, Cruel. God, this is such a tough call. I mean, none of them really stand out. She's a twin, not that it matters. She's temperate and proud. Those are good traits. Quick is also a great trait, and since he's quick as well, that virtually guarantees that their children will be quick as well. I mean, it doesn't guarantee it, but it's certainly beneficial to have them both quick. And there's like nobody his age either. Apparently they're all already married or something. Is there anybody else down here that stands out? There really isn't. Actually, she's a pretty damn good character. 20. Incompetent Steward. She's a Reachman though. Poor fighter, but she's diligent, charitable, temperate, brave, but she's deceitful. Okay. Or we have a charismatic appeaser, who's a Stormlander. Patient, brave, ambitious, cynical, and also deceitful. I'm going to pause here, just so we have time to look at these. I don't want anybody to get like snatched up while we're flipping through here. Those two are probably the best characters that we've seen. She's a decent character as well. I'm just used to, like in Elder Kings, all of our characters were like double-digit everything, and so this, like, everybody seems like a really poor character here, even the ones that are pretty good characters, all things considered. We could get Gull Hall. See, I'm curious, like, who... Does anybody have a claim on these titles? So, like, Lordship of Eastmelt. No, there's no claimants. Carhold, is there any claimants? There are. Are any of them female and under 20? No. Some of them would come join me, though. Lonely Hills, Last River, Seal Shore. I don't know. Let's see. I don't think we're going to find any female claimants on anything. At least not in this general area. Hagen, Last Hearth, that's kind of far north. How about the Dreadfort? No, of course not. Overton, perhaps? I've got a 37-year-old. It's a bit old for Rook, I would say. How about Widow's Watch? Oh, that was her. Okay. So she's also got a claim on Overton. But I don't want to expand that far. I'd prefer to just go for Eastmelt first, but there are no claimants to that, so I don't think that really benefits us in any direct way, so we should probably just marry whoever the best choice is, regardless of any claims that they bring with them. Fashionable, diligent, and ambitious. She's a decent character. I don't know that I want to marry anyone from the Westerlands. Let's see. 8-5. So she's got 30 points here. 8, 15, 27. 13, 21, 24. And she's got 11, 18, 20. So technically Jane is the best one. She's tied for the youngest at 9, and she has 30 attribute points compared to like 27 or less. So I think we're gonna go with Jane Greenfield. But she's not even, she doesn't worship the old gods. Damn it. Neither does she though. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna take Quick. I think that trait is more important to me than anything else. So let's make that happen. I don't know. You guys will have to let me know if that was a good choice or not. I didn't want to sweat it too much. We've been spending almost the entire episode trying to find him a wife, so... Okay, cool. So they got married, or they're betrothed, or whatever. I really need to get into that editor and fix his hair. He needs a beard, too. Same with his brother. Ryland, how are you doing? I mean, you could be a much better character if I was bringing you up. Like, Arbitrary really hurts. If he was just, he would be so much better. Let's see. I'm gonna actually educate him myself. There's no reason not to at this point. Okay, Lord Nelsor, great melee. Sure, fine. We'll go. So now Ryland is our ward, and we'll bring up Daisy ourselves as well. Poachers have been seen in Carhold, so I should probably send my Spymaster Lambard and my Marshal Rook to investigate the matter. I don't really care about poachers, especially in Carhold. Let's see. Rook prevailed over Krieg and Karstark. Awesome. So we gained 5 prestige from that. Pt.5 prevailed, unfortunately. That seems kind of unfair. You get 5 for winning, but 10 for losing. Only one person can win. So Rook beat Pt.5 though, so that's good. And let's see, Lord Mors Umber and Lord Brandon Nori sided each other. Oh, okay. Do we care about this? Like, I don't care if they fight. Whatever. So, unfortunately, it looks like our son lost to Lord Mors in the championship, but we still got second. And we lose even more prestige. So, even though we came in second place, we ended up losing like 30 prestige from that and gaining only 10. So, maybe we'll avoid those from now on, because it seems like you're gonna lose prestige no matter what. You lose 20 if you don't. Well, actually, no. Yeah, you lose 20 if you don't go, and you lose potentially. I mean, if you're lucky, you lose right away and just lose 10. Let's see, his son. Okay, so he's gonna name him Nelsor. Cool. So we've already got a grandson. I don't really enjoy those. Okay. What kind of factions can we get started here? None of these seem all that intriguing. Can I? Fine, we'll go. I mean, if one of our sons wins, I guess we stand a chance to gain some prestige, but more likely we're just going to lose a couple of them. So let's see. Our current gender law is agnatic cognatic, so women only inherit if there are no males. We could make it agnatic, but no, we'll just leave it. And then yeah, that's probably ideal. So your son Rook prevailed over Rickard Risewell. Awesome. Hopefully he wins this and we can get some morale. So Rook prevailed over Lord Arthur. That's nice. And Rook prevailed over Lord Roger as well. Come on, Rook, do it. Oh, he lost to Lord Duncan. And there goes all our prestige again. So it looks like Lord Duncan's gonna win this. Yeah, Lord Duncan won. So close. Well, at least I think we came out with 5 morale, or sorry, 5 prestige in that one, so that's not terrible. We did actually gain some for once, and that thing's over. Can we just end the melees now, please? Ryland says, these peasants we have are all mine to command like little slaves, right? No, of course not. Isn't he already arbitrary, though? He already is arbitrary. So he would get cruel or proud. I don't want either of those. Oh, man. This sucks so bad. Like, what's with this kid? He's not gonna get arbitrary, so let's see here. there's a 10%. Well, I think it's roughly the same, right? Because if we take arbitrary out of it, that means it's like 80-20 for cruel or proud, and this one's 80-20 wroth or proud. So that's going to hurt his intrigue and his diplomacy, but it's going to help his martial skill. This is going to help his intrigue but hurt his diplomacy. I don't know. At least I'm not condoning it. So he's wroth, okay. So that I got the worst of the two potential worst traits, but at least I didn't tell my son that he could treat people like slaves. So, small moral victory there, if nothing else. And, it's just so weird, like, not being able to conquer. Like, I'm at a loss for what to do sometimes here. I'm just used to, like, okay, let's go conquer this. And now it's like, okay, well, we're this small guy, we can't conquer anybody. And I can't seem to get this guy to come up with a claim. Like, that's all you had to do. Yeah, so he's fabricating claims. I'm gonna recall him and send him again, unless is there somebody better I can appoint? No. Let's just try to reset here. Because he's weaker than me. He's like the only one that is, but he won't be for much longer. So if I could get that claim, I could potentially take Eastmelt and have 2 holdings. Assuming that Harrion doesn't get involved. And I don't think he will. I mean, there's definitely the possibility. But because he's kind of rivals with this guy, and this guy's trying to take his lordship from him, I just don't see that happening. Attorney at Old Castle. Sure. Let's see if Rook can hold his own against the best the North can offer. Although I really, really hate doing these and losing all this prestige in the process. So, somebody's backing me in this. If I had money, there's a lot of people that would back me, but I just don't have money to throw at all these guys. Okay. Ah, they're jousting, and Rook unhorsed Lord... Oh, he's not Lord, he's just Maralf Blackmire. And let's see, so Rook unseated Wendell Manderley. Okay, well, that's somebody I've actually heard of. It'd be cool if he could win a joust. Yeah, he unhorsed Sir Roderick Castle, too. Roderick Castle, I think, is the guy in Season 1 of Game of Thrones with, like, the ridiculous sideburn things that are, like, tied up over his head. I think that's Sir Roderick Castle. I could be wrong there, though. I'm fairly sure that it is, though. Let's see. Ah, Jorah Mormont. Okay. I thought he... No, I guess this is before he got banished, so that makes sense. Let's see. So, Sir Jorah won that. Or Lord Jorah, actually. So unfortunately we lost to Jorah Mormont. But I think he was, he was a renowned tournament knight during his time, so that makes sense that he's pretty good at that. In fact, let's go look at Bear Island and see what's going on there. So, Jorah Mormont of Bear Island. Yeah, he's got a lot of martial skill, but not much else. And there's his, like, gold digger wife. They actually have children, too. That's kind of weird. It's weird seeing him with, like, children. Melantha Mormont Gior, named after his father. And Roderick Mormont. And what's happening here? Kingdom of the Iron Throne. Okay, that's kind of strange. I was about to lose a bet, and although I felt inclined to cheat, I had to be just even though it cost me some gold. Was it worth it, though? We're kind of broke. At least we have enough to pay off our loan. I feel more relaxed now. I can do my tasks, talk to my courtiers, and do other things without feeling too bored. Maybe I should hunt more often. Yeah, I think you should. Martial and diplomacy? Definitely. So he adopted a lifestyle. We need a new ambition. Let's see. Gain an honorary title. Can I pause? I was trying to pause. So let's see. Obtain a Valyrian steel sword. That doesn't seem likely. Become a higher lord. Have many children. I don't think we need any more. Plus you're in your 60s. Fall in love. Become exalted among men. We're not going to hit that. Have many children. Become a higher lord. Honorary title. Let's work on this. We'll lock that in. He's not long for this world at 62, so we'll spend his remaining years trying to improve his standing. And I think we're out of time, so why don't we go ahead and break it off here, and I'll pick back up from here in the next episode, where hopefully we can do something. It really all hinges on Justicar Leopold here, so if he can't come up with a claim, I don't know what we're going to do. But, yeah, that's the goal anyways. So thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Crusader Kings 2 with you guys, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.